Hello, welcome to Twisdon360 Politics Unplugged from Kowa Podcast. It's been a little long that we didn't come out, but we decided today to come out and talk about some certain things. There is a lot of developments, many developments happening both online and offline, but we are going to talk about them. The reason of being absent is related to a Freedom Republic broadcast in which I have been part of and proudly part of Freedom Republic broadcast, which is a monthly broadcast about AAC, a revolutionary party in Nigeria, and Omoyele Sowore. And the last episode or the last broadcast we had of the month of August was quite interesting. It was Sowore and Bello talk about the state of education and security. I participated as a question harvesting from Kowa Podcast as a part of the journey, and I also talk about the gotcha of the ruling elites. That's saying that we only got one presidential candidate and party chairman, and he should, vacate the office of party chairmanship, where I clearly stated that we are a party of a revolution. We are not those kind of political parties that are stealing from Nigerians and, not bringing it out. And I really stated clearly that Comrade President is not stealing from Nigerians, and our party is not stealing from Nigerians, and we don't have money to hire those bogus positions of the other political parties like National Secretary and National Chairman. And Bello also participated where he was sick in a bed of hospital, but he talks about his admiration for Sowore, and he talks about one thing that I quoted. He says that the things they had in common is that Sowore is a Fela Kuti of this time, and he says he was inspired by the songs of Fela Kuti, and he says when sharing a stage with Sowore, he's shaking, which I really appreciate as a question harvester. The day I was harvesting the questions at the time, so it is really interesting for you guys to hear, as we have been quite a long time without coming out to you. I would definitely play it and you would be able to listen and you would be able to hear. So wait a little bit and I will play it. Let's get it. And here it is. We are gonna get it and bring it to you. But I want to tell you, it is amazing experience that to the extent that every listener of this podcast who is interested in revolutionary movement, as we have stated clearly, we are not a neutral part. We are part of the struggle. We are a media that is not only choosing side. We are media that is participating in the struggle, and so who we are, and that is what we are doing, and we are proud of doing that, and that is what we have been telling you guys, and that is what we have been doing. Let's take a listen to some part of the entrance and then give your own judgment. It is a little bit long. It may take many part of the program, but it is necessary to listen to. And if you want to volunteer, you can volunteer and join the team. You can go to www.aacparty.com and register the website.
And the struggle for workers' welfare, particularly policing in Nigeria. And I want to just let you know that Bello, Dan Bello did Unthinkable today. He didn't want us to reveal this, but he's been likely hospitalized all day. But he
President started to speak and talk about Dan Bello being sick, but yet he come out to speak.
And so that we can take it away, considering that he's probably just hanging by not the thread but the drape right now.
Thank you for that, Omoyele Sowore. Yes, straight to the point, straight to business. Yes, it is a true honor to introduce our special guests as well today, Dan Bello, also known as Bello Galadanchi. a dynamic force in Nigerian media, activism, and storytelling. Dan is a Nigerian American filmmaker, writer, comedian, and media activist whose work has captivated audiences across continents. Born in State College, Pennsylvania, and raised in Abuja, Dan blends his American education with deep Nigerian cultural roots. He holds degrees in bioengineering and classical history from Pennsylvania State University.
And here is where Bello was introduced. Quite a lengthy introduction, a rich about his history and his struggle and movement. It is quite interesting to listen to the MC of the UFOs introducing him during the program. So the Freedom Republic broadcasts a monthly program is really interesting and it's one of the best experience since the beginning of this podcast that I volunteered in, or we volunteer in here at Kowa Podcast. Let's continue to listen.
His content resonates deeply, especially with youth in northern Nigeria, sparking dialogue and awareness on critical issues. Dan is also a philanthropist.
As you all know, Bello is a philanthropist and also a skit maker that is absolutely igniting the discussions in northern Nigeria about corruption and mismanagement of the Nigerian Commonwealth, challenging our politicians. This is where he's gonna participate in our Freedom Republic, a monthly broadcast of a Sowore and revolutionary movement. This is all introduction from the MC about him, where he talks about the rail line that derailed. You can listen from your ears. Listen just and enjoy it.
Dan Bello. Dan Bello, the floor is yours. Thank you for joining us despite the circumstances of ground. Thank you very much. The floor is yours. Thank you.
I'm very honored to be invited, and whenever I have an opportunity to share the floor or the ground with Sowore, I'm shaken and I'm excited. And thank you so much, Mr. MC and the co-host, for being amazing and being steadfast in preparing something that's great. Unfortunately, I'm in the hospital right now. I'm laying down, but I don't want to be in any other place or in any other space except this. Shawari, for letting me go first. I really do appreciate
You
it.
are on big surprise. Bello was in the hospital at the time of the program, but he found the time to participate and even talk about how good is Comrade President for giving him a time to speak before him, and he referred to Sowore as our leader at the time. So it is rich experience, and I hope many people can be able to join Freedom Republic broadcast up next month.
Fela Kuti died in 1997. I was less than 10 years old at the time. And when I discovered his music and his messages, I regretted not being aware or not being matured when he was making music. But today, I would be very happy and proud to say that I share the same time and I share the flow and I share time with Sowore, because he is not just the Fela Kuti of our time. I believe that he might be more impactful, more powerful, more passionate. Thank you so much. I'm not going to say much, but I need to touch on something that has been bothering me for a while. Just a few days ago, a train derailed from Abuja to Kaduna. And we all know the reason why it derailed. The nuts and the bolts were removed to be sold as scrap. So I have a question, and I'm pretty sure some of you guys have the answers to this question. Do you know who is in charge of securing that railway line? Does anybody know? Please, if you do, raise your hand and just let us know. Do you know who has the contract to keep that railway line safe? Does anybody know?
He talks about the red line and who is responsible for its security, but for quite a moment, all the Freedom Republic broadcasts went silent. He talked about one religious cleric.
Primary job. We don't have enough police in Nigeria, and it's supposed to be the police who shall take care of our railway lines. It is a man, a cleric called Sheikh Balalo. He is the one who has the contract to secure Abuja to Kaduna.
And thank you once again for really taking out time to come out and, at least briefly speak to us. Thank you. All right. Please, can we see hands up so I know who is next, please? Ibrahim, are you here?
Then Bello has been thanked by the MC where I was called in to speak, but I have got some glitches. But it is really interesting, and you are going to have me speaking there. So it's going to be very, very amazing where I will be called out to start speaking, but I have glitches.
I think everyone's having connection issues, or is it just me?
No, I don't think. I think it is a Bluetooth, but I disconnected it. How was the day?
Okay.
Good day, Comrade President, the leader of the oppressed Nigerians. I really want to give my submission completely out of this point. And I'm proud to be part of the Freedom Republic broadcast and to participate. What I'm trying to submit here is that people out there raising question about where I definitely shared my own ideal of having to talk about something different in the program, to talk about how people are asking us that why Sowore is still the presidential candidate of the AAC and also the party chairman, where I clearly stated that we are Nigerians, a revolutionary party, and I gave an example of Podemos, a Spanish political party that is, to your own surprise, a party that has been what you would say like political organization that is all activist members, that doesn't even have a party chairman or secretary. They only handpick members during the protest time in Spain. So it is amazing to give that example, and I managed to bring it out, and it is very amazing. And I would like to share with you, and I call it our pest line of defense, and it really resonates with us, and it resonates with the viewers. And I want you to specifically have this part, and I thank all the fellow Freedom Republic members who are heard of this program, who are part and parcel of this movement. I thank Comrade Chi-Chi, and I also thank one of our comrades who is a Comrade Suoz. They have been doing perfectly well in the program and during and after. So I took time to thank them and give them a big shout out and submit out. Take a listen. Clear in our debate, telling them that we are a revolutionary movement. We are not an ordinary political party that is like all other parties that have been in power, still from Nigerians, or the other way, been in business with those in power, sailing the boats and doing the backdoor deals. So I really believe in the integrity and the honesty of our president and our comrade president, as I used to call him, so he can be there, and this is our line of defense. Our party has never stolen from Nigerian Commonwealth to hire national chairman and national secretaries and all those cozy names of thieves. So we are not party of thieves. All the parties that. And this is all it ends and all it begins. Thank you very much. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast. This is Twisdon360 Politics Unplugged from Kowa Podcast. See you in another episode. We have been for 2 weeks out. Now we are back. Maybe weekly or maybe every other day's program are going to come around. See you next time.